Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I am bringing you to, I don't know if I call it an unboxing or like a haul type video or what you call it in the end, but basically we're going to be going over all the things that I've brought back from America, which in turn I'll then be getting rid of and clearing out a lot of older stuff that I've just got here that realistically doesn't fit me anymore, so it's just a good thing in the end. But yeah. And then we've got a little explaining to do before I go through all of the things, but yeah, you'll see in the thumbnail. I haven't got anything behind me at the moment there, but you'll see in the thumbnail all of the stuff because I'm about to like get it and have it behind me and then be like, yeah, let's go through it. But yeah, let's just get straight into this. Let me know down below whether or not you've got anything or whether you've had anything arrive recently that you've been looking forward to getting. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. My God. Okay, so here we are. This is everything, so you can take it in for a brief moment because in a second we're going to be standing up and just going through things one by one. We've also got this to unbox and the item below to also unbox and show you. I've then got a separate unboxing set, but that's like separate from this, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's just get into everything and talk about it all, including the thing I'm sitting on because there's a different cover, but you can't see it because of all the stuff. So yeah, let's just get into it anyway. Okay, so standing up, yeah, great. So everything's behind, you can probably still see a couple of things, doesn't really matter. We're just going to be going through it. Yeah, let's just go over this. Obviously, first and foremost, it's going to be the Mickey Mouse hat and the USA top. I don't have many like training tops, football tops, like that I'd happily wear when playing football with friends or something like that. So it was just something that I'd seen I wanted just to grab, and yeah, it fits. So yeah, and the hat, I like hats, so yeah. But the holiday was great, to be honest. From Disney. You are the magic. To Universal, to the things that went on at Universal.
Looks like you've lost power. Oh.
To just everything in general, it was just overall a great holiday, and yeah, there wasn't really much to say for it. One of the things that did occur while I was on holiday was that on a Friday morning, week after, so like a week into the holiday, I had a FaceTime from my mum, which was random, because I was like, it's really random. And she told me that my granddad had passed away. So my initial reaction was, I went out to my brother and like whispered it, because it was like, I was saying it, but I wasn't really saying it, because it was just coming out like nothing. And then I said it, and then yeah, it's just one of those things where, I don't know, it still hasn't really kicked in, it still doesn't really feel real, to be honest. I still feel like I could just go and, you know, talk or, sorry. I hate when people do that in videos, but I've done it before, and it's just like, sometimes you can't. But anyway, let's get into this on a brighter subject. So these are the first two things. Let's just go small to like large. Let's start off simple. I got I love like Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I saw two things, which was a keyring of Jack, and then there was I can't even think of the word of it now. What's it even called? What do you even call it? Lanyard. There's a lanyard, and I was like, that's cool. So yeah, amazing. Obviously, being someone who likes anime, as you can see behind, I went into Five Below, which I've never been into before, and instantly saw Saitama, or Saitama, however you want to pronounce him, from One Punch Man T. Yeah, I just thought it was cool. The only issue is, obviously, it's Fruit of the Loom, so it might get ruined instantly, but the issue is that we went to the Island Adventure, Universal, where I've got a cool photo of a butterfly landing on my Palace hat, which is something that will probably never occur, and I wish I was smiling for it, but regardless, because of suntan lotion, the neck is gone. I don't know how, like, you can probably see it's yellow. The suntan lotion, it just does it. So I had so much smeared on that it's just done it to it. So yeah, next up is a New Balance top. Same sort of thing. I wanted like a thicker sort of training top, I guess you could say. New Balance. I like the like tan-ish tone, so yeah, I just think it's simple in the end. So drop down. Moving on from that, the sizing on this is very peculiar, I'll be honest, because we went into the Nike outlets a couple of times. Their golf sections were very scarce. Like, there was not a lot going on, I'll be honest. There was basically nothing going on. It was on disc. The whole golf section was actually on discount, which is the funniest thing about it. Like, that's how much people clearly play it. But I was looking for quite a few golf pieces, which I'll grab them in a second. But this, I'd seen this like twice, 3 times in the end. I thought, okay, I'm tired of it. It had so many labels and stickers put on it for like reduced. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna get it. So it's an extra small, okay? But it's not, like, it fits me and I have space. So I don't know about that. Like, the sizing's so off on so much stuff that I got. Like, it just doesn't matter. But yeah, it's cool. I like red, so it's a nice bright tone. So yeah. With golf things in relation to that, I went into Dick's Sporting Goods because I was actually, grab it from back here, I was actually looking for a pair of shorts, like golf shorts, because the ones that I have, they weren't mine. Like, they were like my brother's or something. I was giving them, you know, yada yada yada. Like, I wanted a pair for myself that wasn't someone else's originally. So I was like, okay, Dick's Sporting Goods, they've got to have like shorts in there. It's got to be plain and simple shorts, you know. I'd seen online, I checked already, because a lot of reviews for some of the pairs said they're uncomfortable and they just weren't really made for golf. They're made for some other activity. I don't really know what other activity, but yeah. So I was like, okay, that's fine, that's cool. I will find a pair within there. So I wasn't really bothered about the price point, because it's like, price doesn't really matter when you're going to use something, you want something, but it was just the fact that they were like $65 to $85. And there were none in my size, first and foremost. The smallest they did was 30. Online, they had the sizes in store, but they weren't in store. And I was like, great, I've walked like a mile and a half and they haven't got what I need. So then Nike outlet, and I see a pair of 28 standard fit golf shorts that were already on clearance, like their whole golf section was, but then they were an extra 30% off as well. So I was like, okay, that's solid. I don't know where the tag is for it, somewhere here. So yeah, they was from 65, same as Dick's, down to 44, plus 30% off as well. So they were like 30 something, and I was like, that's a result, because they're the size that I needed and it's the color that I liked, and it's a different type than the one that was in Dick's, so it's just a better feeling and fit. So on the line of golf, I was like, okay, I just wanted golf shirts, because the ones that I have, yet again, they don't really fit. They're not really like ones that I've bought personally. They're ones that other people, like, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. So I saw this Callaway one where I was just like, that looks really nice, and it would go well with the shorts. So with the red, you know, it just work with the shorts. So I was like, that's cool. I possibly should have tried it, because it looks a lot larger now that I'm looking at it, but it's all good. And then the day after, I was like, I really want like just a cool one, like that just stands out, that's like really lightweight and soft. And I saw this Puma, whatever you want to pronounce it, one, and I was like, that's so cool. Like, I love the color to it and everything. So I was like, and it's like stretchy, and it's like I just like the material. I've just noticed it says US medium, UK large. Good job, Robert. I thought it was a bit larger. Oh well, it'll be fine, it's golf, it doesn't matter. So on one of the days, we went to the Orlando Magic, watched them play the Wizards. We were quite high up, because it's like $30 a ticket, realistically. It looks like NBA 2K sort of thing, from the height and how they're moving and everything, but it was a good game in the end. This whole like cold or whatever's going on still hasn't cleared, so. But what happened was that because of the height, one of the people was like, God, this is too much, and we're trying to help them calm down. But I get it, because I hate heights as well. And the only thing that came to my mind was like, what if I like went to step over a seat, tripped, and just went? Like, that's it, I'm just gone. But because of that, they went and asked somebody, you know, like, are there any seats? And they put them down into a couple, which then the guy then said towards the end, they were like $125 seats. And it's like, oh, okay. that's cool. But I bought this, being the tourist, you know, just... the funny thing is that I've got like an Orlando Magic set, like jersey and shorts, or top and shorts, but they were from like, when my brother and I were like toddler, like tiny, like it's like the most miniature thing. Like, if you ever seen that thing of where the guy's like, okay, here's your suit, and he's got it like measured up and he pulls it out and it's like the miniature one, it's that, it's just tiny. So then obviously we went to Disney, you know, yeah, standard. We had matching shirts. I didn't think they were being serious when they're saying matching shirts, but we did have matching shirts, so yeah. In relation to Disney, we went to Disney Springs, which I like, but they've sort of upgraded it. It feels like a high-end sort of area now, and they definitely didn't have a Uniqlo store when I last went there, but Uniqlo was there, so I had to grab a Donald Duck crew neck. I wanted a Mickey Mouse one. There wasn't a Mickey Mouse one. I wanted a small as well, because I felt like the medium looked a bit larger, but they didn't have that. They'd like, genuinely, it was like small and medium in this Mickey Mouse, and then just small in Donald Duck was just non-existent, so it is what it is. So moving on to the last couple of pieces, I saw this, I was just like, that's just cool. So it's Looney Tunes with obviously Bugs Bunny on the front and just a massive logo on the back. Obviously it's a baseball like jersey, or baseball top, so yeah, but I love when things are like licensed actual merchandise to it. Because I just think that's really cool. But yeah, I just saw it, I was like, that's really cool. So I've never worn things like that, but I'll buy it. In the same nature, or of the same nature, I saw this. It was a Naruto hoodie, really thin, lightweight, sort of the same colour as the shorts. And I was like, maybe. And then I looked inside and I was like, oh, it's actually like merchandise by Viz Media. Like, it's fully... it's like an actual thing that they've done. I was like, that's sick, I have to get that. And then on the sleeve, it's also got a bit broken trying to do that, isn't it? On the sleeve, it says Naruto as well, like that, yeah. But yeah, I thought that's sick. It's got him and Sasuke there, so yeah, I was like, I have to get that. So, and then of the same nature, at Universal, at one of the stalls, they had a load of just anime-ish. I mean, it was mainly like Demon Slayer, One Piece, and a few others, and I was like, oh, One Piece, sick. Not my size, first and foremost, but I was like, I don't care, I'm just going to get it, because it's obviously merch, again, like actual merchandise. On the inside you've got like, it's saying One Piece and then Oda and everything, so yeah. But yeah, I was like, that's sick. It goes down the sleeve, saying the Straw Hat Crew, so I was just like, yeah, I have to get that. So I did, yeah. I really wanted a medium though, but they genuinely only had large or extra large, and that was it. So I just grabbed a large because I was just like, oversized fit is what people go for. I don't really go for it, but people go for it, so yeah. So the last couple of pieces, there was this jacket. I'd just seen it and I just thought it was cool. It was a Nautica jacket. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of this like sort of tone, I suppose. Like, it's a bit vibrant for me. But the cool thing about this is that, once I undo it, is that it's reversible. So then it turns to being like that and having a logo embroidered there and this massive logo on the back instead, which I thought was just cool. So I was just like, yeah, I've never owned a Nautica piece. No, I have, but I sent it back. And I was just like, yeah, let's get it. So for one of the final pieces behind me, we were leaving Universal on the first time, because it was an island adventure, it was just the first time, and I'd seen a throw, you know, it was just folded like there as we were leaving, like just right at the exit basically. You know how they have those stores that are just, or the shops like that are right by when you just leave? It was there, and I'd just seen in the corner of my eye, like folded up, I knew like the end bits to it, like the frilly sort of bits, and I was like, that's a throw for like a couch or whatever someone wants to use it for. And I just went over and I just saw E.T. I did not even look at it. I didn't look at it until we got back. I just bought it then and there, purely because of the fact that I said money doesn't really matter, but it was $60. $60. Most throws or things like that I look to get in general that have a cool design or something that I'm interested in are like 120 to like 150, if not more than that, on like an average. So the fact that it was 60, I was just like, I'm grabbing that. And then I looked at it and I was just like, yeah, I'm happy, because I mean, it's sick. So yeah, it is sick. So yeah, and then for the last two pieces, they are Disney related. So first I have to unbox. I was going to buy this actually at Disney or at Disney Springs or, you know, anywhere. But basically when we were at Disney Springs, I decided then and there to buy it online here because in my mind, it was cheaper. That's just being smart in that scenario. Basically, if I'd bought it there, it would have been, I believe, $93 or $94, but by buying it online here, it was like $73 overall. So it's just one of those things, you know. I was just thinking ahead, being like, well, I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it for $20 more. So yeah, so what it is, basically they've got their 50th and their 100th anniversaries going on. The 100th for Disney as an overall, and then the 50th for the Magic Kingdom. This is one of the 50th for the Magic Kingdom, which is like a waterproof jacket, I think I'd call it, or bomber jacket. Oh no, this is 100th. Well, what was the 50th that I was looking at? Oh well, this is the 100th then instead. So yeah, it's just got a Mickey on the front, like so. And then a Disney 100 on the back, like so. And it's just thin, plain and simple. It's not the comfiest material in the world, I'll be honest. It's okay, but yeah, it was just something that I'd seen. I was like, that's cool. So yeah. The other one is the highly sought after one that you can't buy online here. That you can buy online. This was only online in America, but it's in store. Whether you went to Magic Kingdom, whether you went to Disney Springs, wherever you went related to Disney, it was sold out. And it is this purple hoodie. Now, my brother's girlfriend really wanted one, and I was sort of interested, but not too fussed about it, I will be honest. Like, I wasn't like, I need it. But when we were at the airport, she said that she was going to check out the Disney store that was there, and I thought maybe they'd have it, maybe not. I just sat there, I wasn't really the most bothered. But then she obviously came back and she was like, they had it, and I was like, that's cool. And then she said, and there was one other left, and I was just like, what size is it? She's like, it's medium. And I went like, being the person that I am, I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And I was just like, I don't care. I just went straight there to the store from our gate, and yeah, it was the last one there. I bought it. The guy who was there actually complimented like the Adidas or Adidas hat that I have, because he really liked it, and yeah, and then he was into anime, which is cool. So yeah, but anyway, so this is it. It is sold out everywhere basically. If you want it, it's gone, type of thing. Don't really need my receipt. But yeah, so it's a embroidery at the front with Mickey, as you can see, and then you open it up, and at the back it is the exact same of embroidery of the characters, and then down the sleeve it has this text that says Walt Disney World, which I'm doing a terrible job of showing, but you get what I mean. And then on the neck, I believe the tag is Disney 100, which yeah, it's Disney 100. So the thing about this is that obviously it's not in the UK, but the other side to it is that the retail was so low. Disney, they had like long sleeves that were $85 or $90, and then others were $85 for like different types. And I was like, what? But then the hoodie was $65, and I was like, hang on, how does that make sense? And the joggers were like $45 or $50, and I was like, this is not logical. But regardless, yeah, it's selling for like £150 basically if I wanted to, but I'm not really bothered. I think it's really cool, and it's just a cool thing to have and hold on to. Like, you've got something from that whenever they stop it, and it doesn't really restock. Like, yeah, so people really want it, like they really do. But yeah, that is going to cover this video anyway. So yeah, it's a little bit of a long one, I think. It is definitely going to be a long video, but if you stuck around, thanks for watching. I hopefully will have thrown up pictures and things throughout to go along with everything, but yeah, that is going to cover it anyway, so thanks for watching. Other than that, you know, there isn't really much for me to say, so I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.